Hello everyone, how are you doing? I have another battle here. I've been on a short hiatus, for those of you who care, but now I'm back, and better than ever. I'm just kidding. I don't know if I'm any better, but I do have a fun little OU battle here. As you can see, I have a few kind of UU-ish things, as does he. He has Deoxys D and Throw, while I have Mew and Alakazam, the rest of which are, or the rest of my Pokemon are OUs. But anyways, I start off with my Heatran. He starts off with his Deoxys D. I'm going to predict him to taunt me, so I'm just going to go straight for that Fire Blast and avoid going up for my Stealth Rocks because I know he is going to taunt me, and why not get some damage on that thing? So he's going to set up a layer of spikes here, and I'm going to use this opportunity to hit him with another Fire Blast. It's looking like a 3-hit KO at the rate it's going, I guess you could say. I don't know what kind of Deoxys D set he is. He's probably not especially defensive though, because if he was, he'd probably be taking this hit very, very, very well. But regardless, I am going to be able to kill him off with an Earth Power here. I didn't want to go for Fire Blast again for the risk of killing, or for the risk of it missing. And then he's going to switch into Gastrodon here. I'm going to go for Stealth Rocks, predicting him to, well, he has to break my balloon, and I figure Gastrodon's never really specially oriented, so he's probably not going to break my balloon with a water move, and he breaks it with an Ice Beam. And now here I'm going to predict him to predict me to switch out. So he goes for another Ice Beam. As you can see, I'm going to be able to hit him with a Hidden Power Grass there, which is really nice. I'm putting a lot of pressure on his Pokemon. I'm playing very aggressively. Here I'm going to predict him to switch out, so I'm going to go for the Fire Blast. I predicted him to switch into Celebi or, anything else to take that Fire Blast. However, he does, I guess, probably make a pretty good prediction, or either that or he just wanted something to take the Hidden Power Grass. But I am correct. He does switch out, but he does switch out into Gyarados, who takes that Fire Blast not too well. And unfortunately, I don't get the burn, but, I guess I made a good prediction, so that's all that matters. Now here I'm going to switch into Mew, predicting him to set up Dragon Dances, because I know he scares me out, and he knows he scares me out. And I switch in Mew because I have Will-O-Wisp, I have Taunt, and I have Transform, all of which can completely stop his sweep dead. So he actually does go for Thunder Wave, though, which reveals that he's more of the phasing, bulky set, and so he paralyzes me, but thanks to Synchronize, he's also going to be paralyzed as well. And this turn we both get fully paralyzed, so we both get our leftovers recovery. So it's somewhat of a wasted turn there. Here I'm going to knock off his leftovers just so that he won't be recovering anymore, and he's going to Dragon Tail me out, figuring that he just wants to shuffle my team around, especially with those 2 layers of spikes he laid up at the very beginning of the match. He's going to Dragon Tail me into Haxorus though, and I'm just going to go for the Outrage. I am a Lum DD set, so I figure if he Dragon Tails me, I should be able to live it and get a huge amount of damage on with Outrage. And if he does go for Thunder Wave, I do have Lumberry, so that's not a problem at all. And as you can see, it's going to be a 2-hit KO with Outrage because he's bulkier. But he's going to make a good play here, go into his Metagross because I'm locked into Outrage. And I'm just going to fire off this Outrage, and it's not going to do as much to Metagross as I'd have liked it to. It does about 30-some percent to him, which is not too bad, but at the same time, obviously, that's not good. I get the 3-turn Outrage and become confused as he hits me with a Meteor Mash. Had I got the 2-turn Outrage, that would have been better, because I could have switched into something like, I don't know, Heatran or something. But he does get a crit on Meteor Mash, and he gets the attack boost, which kind of sucks. I might have been able to live a Meteor Mash, depending on what kind of set he's running, but, crits happen. Crit happens. And as you'll see, it'll balance, the crit will balance out at the end of the match. But anyways, I'm going to send in Heatran, kill him off with the Earth Power. I didn't want to go for Fire Blast for risk of it missing once more, and I figure the only way he'll outspeed me is if he has Bullet Punch, which will do nothing to Heatran. So that was a very good play on my part, I believe. Here he's going to send in Throw. I'm just going to send in Mew, kind of to scout his set, and because I thought he might have that one move that forces his switches, that's kind of like a fighting version of Dragon Tail. I think it's called Circle Throw. But he actually has Storm Throw, which is a fighting type move. I think it has a base power of 40, and it always 100% of the time gets a critical hit. Sorry, excuse my Apple software update. Here I just knock off his item, and it is revealed that he has a Choice Band, which is why he's been doing so much damage to my Mew. But I think my Mew is max HP and max speed with no real attack investment. So all I have going for me is the fact that I resist his powerful moves. But he's going to be able to kill me off with Payback because I knocked off his Choice Band. But that is going to benefit me because I'm going to be able to send in Alakazam here, scare him out with the Psyshock, and yeah, he actually makes a pretty decent play here, goes into his Gyarados to kill it off because of the Stealth Rocks, and he wants to scout what kind of set I'm running and what I'm going to do, He sees I have Psyshock though, so he's going to go into his Celebi, figuring he can probably wall me, and that is probably very true. So I'm going to go for a guard split there. Mainly because I figure, you know, Celebi's pretty bulky. Alakazam's not very bulky, but if I can average our defenses, it's gonna help out a lot. And then I'm gonna hit him with a Shadow Ball, figuring he's probably a little weaker now because I took some of his special defense. And as you can see, I kill him, but it is a critical hit. I am not entirely sure how much that mattered. If that crit mattered, it didn't matter in the long run because I would have had I had a few other Pokemon to take Celebi out. So yeah, I'll run a calc though just to make sure, but either way it didn't really matter. Then he's gonna send in his throw. There's not much he can do at all. I'm just gonna kill him off with a Psyshock. Stab, super effective, life orb boosted. And I'm modest, which is just gonna annihilate that thing. Now he's gonna send in Gastrodon. Again, there's not much he can do at all because Gastrodon is more of a special wall, not a physical wall, and that Psyshock is gonna demolish him. And that's gonna be the game. And that was a pretty good game. I believe that was a 4-0. Pretty quick match, pretty fun match. Thank you very, very much for watching. And as always, check out my blog. I'll post the links in the description. I've been updating it a lot more frequently. You can check out my last video for that. And again, sorry I haven't been uploading battles. I'll try as hard as I can to have as many battles up as possible in the near future. I do have a lot of Smogon Wi-Fi battle matches. I have a lot of Smogon battles up or backed up on my computer. So hopefully I can start uploading those more frequently. I have been pretty damn busy with school, but I'll try to get a lot done in the Pokemon world ASAP. So thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and check out my blog.